Hello everyone, and welcome to the CranKy Ducklings versus Taste the Bacon in the Validity Team League thingy, what we are part of. As you can see, we've already had a game going. We had a bit of a fumble here.
I mean, daylight savings mess up with everybody.
I think we had to start early, and I wasn't even invited into the lobby.
Yeah.
Like, I was invited, but I didn't get into it in time, and they just started without the casts. So we are going to be joining into Game 2. Game 1 was Quirky from our very own CranKy Ducklings versus Draxus from Taste the Bacon. It was on Parasite. So Quirky won that. We are now on game number 2. Right. Second map is going to be Fracture. Oh, that is the one. I'm steel mode, by the way. Steel like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains chip when it cools down. And with me co-casting today, this is the ever so wonderful Kuro. Clicking away over there. I hope you can hear her as well. It's just me.
I'm just trying to set everything up so this time Steel is actually in the lobby.
Yeah. No, I'm in the lobby. We're here.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you're unmuted.
Yes.
You're not used to unmuting yourself on stream.
Yes.
I know.
So looks like we have another ZVZ.
Right. So our next player from Taste the Bacon is Raymond TM. Trademark. Soon TM. Oh, everyone's ready. We're going in.
I haven't casted for a while.
It's fine.
Should I observe too? I can observe. Observing is nice. Let me observe.
I'm going to shut up and let someone else do the work for a change.
No, you're talking. I'm just observing.
Yeah, no, talking is easy. I'm just, I'm not used to not observing.
Normal.
I just put the camera on somebody else and just kick back and relax. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to Fracture LE. Now, LE, in case you did not know, stands for late entry. Late entry. That's when your caster enters the the match later than expected. In the southeast of Fracture, our green Zerg, representing Taste the Bacon. Give it up for Raymond TM. And in the northwest, all the way from the land down under, our orange Zerg from the CranKy Ducklings. Quack around, boys and girls, for Quirky.
By the way, that's another tell that the stream is early because I actually didn't mute my phone. So I get all the notifications. Oh, what's that? Okay, we live.
No,
live.
It was on my end as well, so it was in game.
Yeah.
Right. So we had a pull first from Quirky, and the second hatchery is actually quite late.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's.
I'm pretty sure he's trying to link flood again.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a link flood.
It worked in the first game, so. I don't think I don't think he did it off one base though in the first game.
No, Ryman still hasn't scouted on Quirky's side of the map. So, I'm not sure they're going to be aware of this in time.
Now that's the important part. Will he see the links running? He doesn't have an overlord anywhere. The overlord is getting right now to the natural, so he sees that the base was planted.
Okay, now they see the timing on this hatchery, they should know something is afoot. Of course, this is fracture, so the rush distance
Yep,
is very
he's
short.
making a ton of
Oh.
links.
Yeah, and Quirky is following up with a Baning Nest.
Of course,
and
he's.
Zergling Speed. Ryman will have to try and hold on with the just Zerglings and some Queens.
I mean, he has enough for now.
Yeah, well, they're getting enough, but once the Banelings are here, no amount of Zerglings is enough. In fact, the less you have, probably the better. Because there's less chance of fumbling it.
The queen is so far
Okay.
out.
Yeah. Well,
Gotta be
she's
careful about
surrounded by Zerglings, so yeah. But Quirky is about to have speed earlier than Ryman, and well, he has the Baning Nest already, so he can make Banelings. He's not making any though. Yep, there we go. Now he's starting. But they are going to be defensive. Oh, if Ryman walks up that ramp,
Yeah, he
that
has
could
to be
very
careful.
dangerous. Oh,
they're about to pop! They're about to pop!
connections.
Yes.
That was
Perfect
it.
timing.
Yeah, 14 Zerglings that was. Oh, now he's wasting them though. It's a bit dangerous. Okay, one more good connection could be very nasty. Ryman is
Yeah.
getting a hell of a lot more Zerglings now, but
Ryman has
again,
his
once you
own
have
Baneling
Banelings-
nest, but he's not making
Mhm.
any Banesters yet. No, he's making two. But two, they're not gonna be out in
Quirky
time.
needs to be careful. Yeah, there are two coming out now. He's gonna try and kill them before they hatch.
Oh, one hit.
they
But
do
that's
connect.
not enough.
Oh. Yeah, but
The
he still
Banelings
has
were
a
too
lot
late.
of Zerglings here.
The Banelings were too
Yeah, he
late.
still has some Banelings to fend off Ryman's Zerglings, and it looks like this hatchery is going to go down. GG, lag was unreal. There we go. Quirky with another nasty victory here.
I mean, that's
Australian
the
Zergs,
quirky
man.
way.
Australian
No,
Zergs, man.
Actually, that's actually funny enough. We have two Australian Zergs, and they have like literally the opposite playstyles.
Well, I'm not. Light is, not typical. But he does like to use his Link Team 6 quite early in the game as well. So he's kind of aggressive.
Also, something that I realized, by the way, about the sounds and how I'm actually unmuted this time. You can hear when I'm switching the players during intros
What do you mean?
because of my space key. You probably can hear the space key as I'm switching the camera.
Mm. Wait, spam this corgi to send energy to Quirky.
What?
Yakuzaku. Copy pasta. The Yakuzaku rhyming scheme.
It's not the rhyming. The
And
rhyming
the-
is actually kind of fine, but what happens to the rhythm?
Do the what?
Like how many syllables does it have? Like it does not.
Oh,
it does not work.
don't ask Yakuzaku to count things.
Oh yeah, true. After all, he only has 2 tanks.
It's as many syllables as thanks. Alright. Alright, there we go. So the next
Okay,
map is
so-
Blue Shift, and it's gonna be Champu playing for Big Span, the
Terran.
taste of the bacon. So it's ZVT.
Yeah, let's see if Quirky can do this.
Terrans can wall off and defend off
Yeah,
Zerglings
but-
pretty easily at the beginning of
But
the game.
also,
What
paint
happens?
busts work pretty well on Terrans, I would say.
Mhm.
Like even if the Bane Bust doesn't succeed, like Link Bane is a big thing in ZVT.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's see how it goes. I'm guessing Champu has seen Bane busts before. Wrong score. Right. Okay, everyone. Welcome to Blue Shift. Hashtag not my shift LE. LE, of course, stands for Luminous Entrails, luminous entrails. That's when you eat too many jalapenos and your, your entrails start to glow. I don't know. In the northeast. Speaking of bacon, in the northeast. Artil Terran from Taste the Bacon. Give it up for Shampoo. And in this threat, representing the CranKy Ducklings, already putting 2 points on the board for the clan. Our red Zerg is Quirky.
With the stats portrait. As we know,
Also-
Quirky is the splice boy.
Mm-hmm. I think now I'm thinking about it, I don't need you to hear the when you press the thing because when I'm following your
Because
camera,
you're following, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I was waiting for the click and then it switched and I was like, wait, I don't need to.
Yeah, because I was actually gonna ask you if you're actually following my camera or not. If you trust
I'm
my
following
observer skills, which are actually
I
quite
do.
rusty.
The only time I switched away is because when I wanted to pick a different unit so I can do the vision thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing out of ordinary so far, I would say.
Ooh, 2-1 for Terran. Look at that. The
Oh.
second barracks. Reaper goes out. So yeah, and Quirky this time opening a little more standard door.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to all in at Terran.
Oh,
Too much risk.
We see 8-0 Thang coming up. Quirky is going to be aggressive. Now for that, it has to get the Reaper early on. You know, if you're going to invest in that much Zergling, that many Zerglings, you gotta at least get that. Get a good surround
So
on
close.
it. And
Nope. He
okay,
almost
so
surrounded
Champu-
it, but not quite.
Yeah. Well, Champu sees it coming. There's 8 more Zerglings coming up, so Quirky is definitely leaning on that the Z button for you Australians. And Champu already has a wall. It's still open. Quirky
Yeah.
might just find a way in if Champu
At
isn't paying
least
attention.
he will delay this command center. He can kill it. He just started
yeah.
Morphic Orbital.
Well, there's
upgrading.
a couple of Marines coming out, and you need to surround them pretty quickly. And
Yeah, but he has no units yet. There's no
yeah,
units.
no bunkers.
The
even
Lynx get in.
Oh, he manages to get in. Nice.
At least he's getting
Oh,
the
but he
SCV
doesn't-
kills.
I
And
think
the
he has
Mew.
a control. I think he had a control issue here.
Oh, yeah.
The Zerglings stopped attacking the command center. They could have killed it by now. Right, now he's fixing it.
Sick,
He's killing SCVs in the mineral line.
Yeah, and Champu is focused on defending the SCVs, so he doesn't pay attention to this command center that dies.
I can lift that. And here comes the Bane Bust. Oh boy, this is working out for Quirky way better than I expected.
Yeah, if he hurries
job,
up, he may even deny the steam. Because it's
You
also in
might
the
need
wall.
you might need a few more Banelings though, I think.
Yeah. 2 are not enough. 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need
getting-
I think you need 4 to bust a depot. I'm not sure on that.
I think you need 4, but it's best to have 5 or 6 because some of them will get
Obviously.
targeted and by the Marines. But the Marines move down.
Come
Oh,
on, surround!
they can get
Surround!
surrounded.
Surround! GG.
GG. Quirky.
Is that an all kill?
I wouldn't mind that. Look at this.
I mean, that's already 3 points for Quirky. This is going fast.
This is what you get for waking him up at such a late hour. if he's gonna be up at this time of night, he's gonna make it work.
Yeah, I mean, Quirky as well as few other players spent the few last hours playing team games. Like, they haven't slept
Yeah.
since BlizzCon, they just kept playing, so this is what you get.
Oh, by the way, no BlizzCon spoilers. I haven't seen anything
No,
yet.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not
No,
saying.
just warning. No, we're pretty good on that. I the entire Discord was clean of any spoilers. And I didn't go into tournament spoilers, of course.
That's why the channel is there.
Yeah, well, I like.
Don't go to voice though. The
no,
voice
actually,
is full of spoilers.
Well, I was in voice all afternoon, and there were no spoilers, so that's
Yeah, because
that's nice.
nobody was talking about it. But like, actually, I think
that
I
may have
think
triggered me.
I think the exact moment you went to eat dinner is when everybody started discussing spoilers.
Lucky me, because I have no idea. And I was actually going on Twitter before, and I was like,
Oh god.
started thinking, and then I was like, I saw like Nathanius tweeting something, and I was like, wait a minute, no, it's StarCraft, no,
Close it!
everything.
Abort!
He wasn't,
Abort!
he wasn't even talking about StarCraft, but I was like, what am I doing here? I can't be here.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, I won't have time to actually watch it today. So I'm only going to be able to watch it tomorrow after work.
So basically what you're saying, you need to like close yourself in a cave and like just not talk to people.
Yeah. It's a problem. It's a problem. God damn it, working.
Yeah.
Work. And it's gonna be bad as well because now that I'm working in midweek, all the GSL on Wednesday are going to be during work hours. And I really hate missing GSL stuff. It's my favorite stuff.
I missed a lot of GSL this year. Not happy with it either. Okay,
those Wednesday at noon, Wednesday naps, listening to Artosis and Tasteless after lunch, just watching GSL and taking naps in between the games is a wonderful experience that I will cherish forever. Alright, so next player for Pigspan, Taste the Bacon, is going to be EMC2, who is a Protoss. So we're going to see if Quirky's quirkiness is going to work on all races right now. Alright. Right. So our next map is Lost and Found.
Yep.
It's Porosha. It's just showed up in
Porosha
chat.
just chilling.
Hi, Porosha.
I'm actually really happy that Porosha is active again. As in, like, taking part in tournaments and stuff around us.
Yeah. Winning tournaments, you know.
That's good. But, like, just the fact that he, like, hangs around.
Yeah, is such a positive guy. I like him. Alright.
Okay, so ZVP, that matchup we haven't seen yet today.
Mm-hmm. And I'm guessing Quirky is going to stay on his shenanigans.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to Lost and or Found, LE. LE, of course, stands for likely Empire. Likely Empire. That's what's likely to happen when you put Voltacus in charge. In the northeast of Lost and Found, our pink Protoss representing Taste the Bacon. Give it up for EMC2. And in the southwest corner of the map, apparently not doing much so far.
Oh, he's
Our
going
red
catch
Zerg
first.
is... Oh, yeah, right. Already putting 3 points in this best of 7 match. And 1 match point to win the entire thing. It is Quirky.
But yeah, he's going catch first.
If he gets this, it's gonna be a legendary all kill.
Yeah, it really would be. I
He
just want
was
to...
already...
Yeah, I just wanted to remind you that he's still eligible for the plat spot because he was plat for the longest time and just recently, like a week or 2 ago, was promoted to diamond. So he's like diamond 3 something. And
Yeah,
he
very
already
low-
beat
very low
3
damage
players. So
Yeah, but by being very aggressive and cheesy and making it work. Now, admittedly, in the previous game, we did see some mistakes from our Terran player.
Yeah, we did.
So
Like-
some critical mistakes that.
Yeah, like just the fact that he didn't leave that command center, like he was clearly paying attention to his SCVs, and like all those little things like that, like just added together, resulted in the score that we have.
Yeah. So yeah, so that was there's a few critical mistakes, like not lifting the depot, going down the ramp with all the Marines getting them surrounded. That was some critical mistake. I think if our Terran was a little more patient, they definitely could have held that.
Yeah, I do think so. Like his wall was pretty decent, so I think if he just like planned it out better and like focused on defense, he could actually do it.
Yeah. All right. So we see Twilight Council coming up for EMC2, and CranKy going up for another Zergling rush. He's sneaking around the middle of the map.
He's missing
With,
the adept. I don't think he has the queen at
But-
home. Should be
He has
good
the
enough.
Queen and some more Zerglings coming out, but the thing is, EMC2 is going to see the amount of Zerglings coming in. Oh, he gets into the wall. He gets in the wall. He gets into the natural. Oh, and he surrounds the stalker. Oh,
Nice.
that's a great catch.
Yeah,
Okay, now
MC2
the wall
is forced.
getting healed.
MC2 is forced to make a full wall off because there's just
Yeah.
more and more links incoming.
And now there's no stalker to shoot anything. Another adept is going to come out. The other adept also got surrounded and killed. Okay, that may be a bit too much. Yeah, I think CranKy needs to back off a little.
No, he's gonna bane bust. I'm pretty sure he's
No,
gonna
it
bane
doesn't,
bust.
it doesn't have a bending nest.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to bane bust without a baning nest, but like
Yeah.
this is only one adept.
Yeah. I think with enough Zerglings can do. There's not a lot of surface area on these buildings, but the robotics facility might go
Yeah,
down.
the robotics facility will fall. The warp gate is just finishing.
There is a DT shrine coming up for EMC2. Now that is very dangerous because CranKy has zero detection. If that catches him by surprise, that could
Robo is down.
really be a problem. Okay, there goes the cybernetic score.
Yeah, the warp gate already finished though, so it's not that much of a pain.
No more shooting things. Nice clutch closing of the wall over there, and it looks like CranKy.
Yeah, but look
is
at this
going to be
wall.
cleaned out.
Look at
Yeah,
this.
it's very
This is
awkward.
very desperation wall.
Yeah, and look where the pylons are.
Yeah.
There, you can depower everything from the front, but yeah, I think the DTs are going to be enough to
CranKy
defend.
is just missing the dark shine. He doesn't expect it to be so far from the base.
Yeah, and he's getting Roach Warren, so he's going to be taking up to some more Kukaracha stuff, but
The
yeah,
DTs are
again, no
here.
detection. The DTs are here. Okay, now
He used
CranKy
them.
sees this and
Yeah.
backs away. Gotta buck more. Okay, detection. Get some spores at home. You gotta.
He's
There
getting
we
one
go.
in the
There are
front.
spores. That's where the DTs come from.
Yeah, but they just pass it and move along.
Well, if there are Zerglings there to kill them, it's gonna be tough. Alright, he's getting a couple more spores at home, so that's gonna be helpful. Yeah, the DTs might find it difficult to get past here. If CranKy is paying attention. There you go. This is going to buy some time.
I mean, you say that, but
Oh, look at
actually,
that, surrounding the
Yeah.
spores so they didn't.
but links die to DTs so easy that fighting DTs with links is difficult, even if you have a lot of them. The roaches
Yeah,
will
but
be
if you have some
very much
roaches,
helpful
right?
though.
Yeah, and did he get a? That was a lair, right? He did
Yes,
get a
yes,
lair.
he did there.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did get there.
Yeah, so you can have some overseers as well. There we go. He's making one. Thing is, unless he goes all in here with 2 bases, he's gonna be in real trouble.
Because of
Because
the
EMC2
economy.
is macroing up. Yeah, EMC2 is macroing up.
He's about to take a third base. And that's not a position you want to be in as Zerg.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
bit of a
CranKy is
misplacement.
just making anything. He's backing a lot of minerals. Yeah, he's just droned up real hard.
I
Trying
mean,
to
might
catch
as well.
up.
Now he's taking the third. That's kind of late though. Like as a Zerg,
Yeah.
you should already have it by now. All up and running.
Yeah, usually when you do that, you kind of want to be pressuring on the other side as well, which is easier said than done. But yeah, you want those roaches to deny the third, or at least
Yes.
delayed.
Yes, that's what the roaches are for. The denying the third, or at very least killing the immortals. Also, there's a
Yeah.
warp prism coming. This is gonna be drop DTs.
Yeah. And what's this on in the middle of the map? There's some DTs.
Yeah, they're the ones that escape the base. Oh, Archon
Oh,
drop.
they're going to be Archons.
Of course. And honestly, I would like DT drop more, personally.
Yeah, I think. Well, he knows that there's detection.
But there's not much of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's not much of an army to deal with the DTs.
And the Archons kind of force you to react, but there's a lot of roaches, and they're pretty okay against Archons. Better than Zerglings, definitely.
Either way, this will be really annoying because there's a lot of space in the main, so it will be hard to catch the drop. And CranKy took this front base as well, making it even more
Also,
vulnerable.
But MC2 has been giving CranKy a lot of time here. So
Does he even know about this base? He doesn't know about this base.
no.
Oh, he could have used that, but he doesn't know.
They've been MC2 has been concentrating a lot on macroing at home.
Because normally Zergs are taking the top base exactly because of the drops.
Yeah. Okay, so we come in here. Still no drone kills, and looks like the Archons are going to get pushed back.
Yeah, he focused the
but there's still a
queen.
threat here. Yeah, we got the queens, but no walker kills actually. And CranKy is getting a spore just to
This is the creep.
deny that. Well, you should know by now that there's another base, but CranKy is way behind on workers. He really needs to do damage, and there's not much he can do. The Protoss army is just defending the third there. He's going to try and sneak in there. You guys get massacred.
Recalling the warp is that was interesting.
That could have gotten into the natural base, I think, right? No, it's completely sealed.
I think it's
there.
sealed. I think it's sealed.
Yeah, it's completely sealed up.
Or maybe here?
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
The greater thing is sealed with the Nexus. There's even a probe sealed. There's a Yaku probe. Look at that.
Oh, this one. Well then.
It's
It's forever there.
Alright, so
It
MC2 is
survived the
moving
fight.
out. CranKy has a decent army supply, but
It's
yeah,
all roaches. And there's a
look at
bunch
the
of
worker
immortals.
supply.
Also,
CranKy loses anything he's done. He does have a bit of a bank. No, he had a bit of a bank.
Isn't
Now
Storm done?
he's poached up.
Storm is not done yet. He's not even making it.
Well,
It's just for
CranKy has a heavy
Archons.
roach army, so Archons are actually better, I think, than Storm. You need to tank a lot of damage. And the
Oh, this is
Immortals,
close, actually.
Yeah, the 5 Immortals are going to kill
Yes.
everything here. They're so good against roaches. And the Archons are enough to tank damage. Charge lots are pretty damn good against this as well. This is
Yeah,
a
you
great
have to kite
composition
the
for
charge lots.
EMC2. And CranKy, even though we had the much bigger numbers, yeah, MC2 had the much better composition. And
This is exactly why that attack on the third base is needed to snipe all those immortals.
you have to delay. You have to delay this. Yeah, you can't let. This is the thing against Protoss. You can't let the Protoss macro. You just can't. Right, GG.
GG.
EMC2 is keeping taste the bacon in this match.
But that
Denying
was so
the
close to
all-kill.
an all kill. Like seriously. That
Yeah,
looks
the beginning was rough there.
Like this is their last player.
Mm-hmm.
And now he has to carry the team.
All right. So it's our map pick right now. And we'll have to wait and see what our intrepid Captain Light chooses for us, and which player. So our next player from the CranKy Ducklings is going to be Dalicat, aka May.
And the map is Cerulean Fall.
And the map is Cerulean Fall, the most cerulean of all the falls. No, it's gonna no pink versus purple. Pink versus purple. This is a PvP. Okay, there we go.
Also, I still think we should be using yellow as ducks, but oh well.
Fair enough. Green and pink is better than purple and pink.
Yeah, sure.
Right, so this is going to be a Protoss versus Protoss. Dalicat, wait, did Dalicat played in the previous VTL, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right. So it's not a first appearance.
No, it's not.
Wait, but no.
No, it's.
I have no idea what they're talking about. Who's light mode?
Yeah, apparently you're now an Archon called Light Mode. No, yeah. That's
Nice.
that's what happened.
You know. Hey, Soko. Epa.
Yeah, still, I will have to ask you something later after you watch BlizzCon.
Okay, fair enough. Now I'm guessing it's something about Finnish stuff.
Yes.
Something about Finnish things.
Yes.
That's a spoiler, because now I know there was a winner interview with Serral.
I'm not saying it was in a winner interview.
Ooh. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Cerulean Fall, the most cerulean of all the falls. LE. LE, now, of course, stands for Liquid Embodiment. Liquid Embodiment. Like TLO is the liquid embodiment of Team Liquid. Or the solid embodiment of Team Liquid. Or something. In the southwest of Cerulean Fall, bringing Taste the Bacon back into this match. Currently down 2 maps. They gotta bring it back all the way, or they don't get out of here. It is a Pink Protoss EMC2. And in the northeast, a recent acquisition from the CranKy Ducklings. It is our Green Protoss. Give it up for Dalicat.
Okay, so far so good.
Nice.
Pretty mirrored.
Yeah.
Dali is not walling the ramp. I don't know how important that is in PvP, but that's something of a difference.
It's important because it can really help you defend against certain stuff in the early game.
Yes.
You know, one sentry can help defend against a lot of forces by just walling off, and you can prevent adepts from shading in and getting to your mineral line. There's a lot of stuff that you can do about it.
Yeah, I would
But
still walling.
It's not like against Zerg when you are you know, running things, especially if it's a mirror matchup for Protoss. It's, you know, you're going to have the same units as your enemy anyway, pretty much. Either you have 2 adepts or 2 stalkers, or some combination of these two. So so Dalicat is going to try and create across the map with these 2 adepts. EMC2 already has a sentry to help block
And
that.
making
if
2
they pay
stalkers.
attention. Yeah. Well, getting to 4 stalkers now. Oh, you have 1, so it's 3 stalkers. Well, Dalicat actually not. Oh, actually,
The expansions are
she's
almost
gonna-
at the same time. That's quite a mirror.
yeah, she's going across the map.
With the Stalkers,
so-
though, the adepts will be quickly.
Yeah, the adepts. I mean, sometimes
Defended.
2 adepts can shade through if you're lucky, but
But she's not
when
looking.
you have a Protoss who's paying attention, and when.
One is dead.
Okay,
And
yep,
the wall.
there we go. And
That
this
was
is why
nice.
you wall off. You can trap
Yes,
the
this is
adept.
exactly why you wall off.
Yeah, well, GMC2 does lose a couple of probes, but that's not bad for 2 adepts who didn't actually get a good scout either. And there's a lot of tech coming up for EMC2. There's a robotics facility. There's a forge coming up.
Yeah,
so.
but that is already making immortals.
Mhm. Yeah,
So-
but it's important to know what your enemy is doing, so you have a better understanding. And EMC2 using that what's it called? Hallucination. That's the thing. That's the word I was looking for. Hallucination. To scout. Spam these hearts if Dali rocks your cards. Spam these hearts if Dali rocks your cards. Spam these hearts if Dali rocks your cards.
Yes.
That's actually that's a quality copy pasta. I'm almost suspicious if Yakuzaku came up with it himself.
Yeah, I don't know, because I think it
It's
came from a
too
voice
good.
chat, and I wasn't in that voice chat, so
Hmm,
slightly suspicious.
it's too good to be Yaku. No. And if it is Yaku, then I'm disappointed because it's not bad enough to be Yaku.
So this is interesting. Dali is getting a Twilight Council, meanwhile MC2 went for upgrades for Forge.
Yeah, but Delicat is also pumping out Immortals much earlier.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
She's
Dali
a
saw
bit ahead in,
Dali saw the
in-
Stalkers, so I guess like she's preparing for like a Stalker push or something.
Yeah, and there's the Blink as well. I'm not sure about Blink though. She doesn't have a
think
lot
it's
of
fine.
stalkers. Could be a wasted upgrade.
Yeah, needs to warp more Stalkers, definitely. But
I mean,
in a
it
PvP,
does-
like Stalkers are good
it
for
does-
like sniping Immortals.
Yeah,
So
not necessarily Immortals, but sniping, warp prisms,
That too.
observers, any kind of air unit that's going to be anywhere you don't want it. It does really help, and and it's a worthwhile upgrade. If it helps you get clear of that annoying warp prism in your main base before it gets that round of charge lots out, then yeah, it's worth it. Definitely worth it. Alright. MC2 doing a great job scouting by the way with his hallucinations.
yeah, also saw the Twilight Council and the Stalkers, so probably knows that it's Blink. Going for a third base.
Yeah. Actually, Dalicat going to fall behind in Immortals since he's switching into Stargate. Thing is, MC2 is getting a third base. Dalicat is. Oh no, there's the probe going out. Nope, that's just. Yep, there's the probe going out. Go out. Bring us a shrubbery in the form of a nexus. There you go. So, a little behind, but also wait, is that Dalicat's? Oh, that's Dalicat's observer.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was.
Just chilling.
I thought it was MC2's observer.
Actually, should have it on the other side of the map, so
Yeah,
she can see the attack.
Yeah, that's usually where you want your observer to be on the
But
other
there
side
is
of the map,
another one
looking at the
coming.
enemy.
It's parking
Oh,
in the
there we
middle.
There's an. She's making a not a warp prism.
An
Thingy?
oracle.
Oracle. I keep confusing the damn two.
Yeah, I don't know why.
She's getting a second Stargate as well. Huh.
I mean, oracle
No,
will be
I like-
useful for scouting, so that's something.
Oh, it's two more. Is she going mass oracles?
Nah,
Nah.
not in PvP.
Nah,
not in PvP.
Infinity? I feel like this could have worked if it started way earlier. Because she's kind of throwing away the advantage she had with
But,
Immortals. She's already
Yeah,
behind.
she's still making immortals though. So I don't think
Yeah,
it's
but-
an air switch.
But yeah, but MC2 has Archons. It's a much beefier composition, I think.
I think Dali is just hoping for a lot of economical damage with the oracles.
Yeah, but they don't have energy. They kind of there's a whole lot of stalkers at home to
Yes.
defend.
Making a lot
Double
of Phoenix.
Oracle is very strong at the beginning of the game, but at this stage, the mid game, it's kind of questionable. There's a lot of stuff to defend. I mean, Oracles are useful units to have. They can tag enemies, they can tag armies, they can give you a lot of information, but as harassment units,
That was nice though. Totally passes the third base and goes to Natura.
I mean, I was just about to, talk down on Oracles as harassment units in the mid game, but 9 probes.
Not bad. I don't know if
Not
it's
bad, but
worth
still.
two oracles though.
Yeah, it's not worth 2 Oracles, and MC2 is still ahead in watches. So,
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Alright, so MC2 is moving out of the map. Also, way ahead in upgrades. Already starting +3 weapons. Delicate is still on 0. So
Yeah, still doesn't have a forge, I believe. And this is an attack on third base.
Yeah, this is just going to be devastating. I don't think Delicate has anything that can actually defend this. She's going to try and march down the ramp. Use the Phoenix A to lift it. No, lift Immortals. There we go.
Yeah, lifting the
Lift some
Immortals.
Immortals. Getting some Immortals out of the fight. That could really actually work in her favor. Look at that.
He has to move the units though, because they're getting stuck in the map.
Yeah, charge was coming in from the side. I think that's going to be sealing the deal here. He's already lost a lot of probes as well.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the army was getting stuck behind that pillar and like wasn't shooting at all. And with that could be a bit better.
Also, if the Phoenix A had slightly more energy for another lift, I think that could have worked. For another round of lifting the Immortals, I think that would have worked. But yeah, MC2 had
GG.
too many advantages. All right. That was a great effort, but
Yeah. I honestly don't know what was it about the Phoenixes. Like, obviously I'm no Protoss and I know even less about PvP, but I think switching to Phoenixes at that point was not as effective as it could be.
Well, I think Dalicat was working with very little information across the map. So I think she was trying to blind counter some air Protoss, but
maybe.
I think it's kind of it was a slow build up. Right.
Okay, so it's map 6.
Yeah, it's
Map 6. Can we get a different score than a 4-3 in either way?
Hopefully. I mean, we do need as many map wins as we can to get to
playoffs.
To the playoffs. We are teetering on the edge there.
Yeah.
So let's see.
We can make it still. We can make it, but it will be close. It will be close.
We are Ducklings. Quack quack quack. we can quack away. Oh, yes, Dreamcatcher is the next map.
Also, I like how the whole chat is just filled with hearts.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just looking to
Wait,
see
what?
who's invited.
Okay.
Because I was about to say, Dreamcatcher kind of smells like a very specific player that we have on our roster. Yeah, it is the pug jump himself, Yakuza Oren. I'll get the full title, so you can so you have time to go grab a coffee while I while I do the full Yakuza intro.
No, God, no.
I'll try to do it fast. There's a lot of them. I don't think I have a good new one. Yeah, I'm going to need to work on them a little more before I can bring a new one. Right now there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 15, 17, 18, 19. I have 19 titles prepared for him. There we go. It's going to be a TVP, Terran versus Protoss. Which is Yakuzaku's roughest matchup, I think. According to him, at
Right
least.
now, I guess so, maybe? I'm not sure right now.
But Dreamcatcher is a very Terran.
Yeah, he definitely
map.
likes
And-
Dreamcatcher too.
Yeah, and Yakuzaku feels very comfortable on this map. Well, righty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dreamcatcher.
Let me just
LP.
sit back.
Now, Ellie, of course, stands for lunatic. Eyeball, lunatic eyeball. That's when someone is crazy and you see their eyeball kind of like a googly eye. Speaking of lunatics, in the northwest corner of Dreamcatcher, you know him as the Imitation Innovation, the Tasia from Asia, the Meltor May of MMA, or the Meltor May of Overwatch. Is not as funny as Bunny. Is the Terran Iagus, the one fine young Ryung, the Kalajor from Singapore, the TY Chicken Pie, the 4GG. He's more meme than Dream. He's slightly more crappy than happy. He's the Trash Flash with no cash. He's the M to the K to the P, Marine King Bug. He's the captain of the Rain Pain Train, the lean, mean, keen machine, the immature cure, the not as smart as heart. Is now an adult but not yet caught. He's more of a beauty than beastie cutie. And the co-creator of the Deishibe, but we just call him Yakuzaku. And in the southeast, representing Taste the Bacon, is our pink Protoss, bringing it back for their clan. It is MC2.
So
that
is
still
this...
was short. That was still shorter than a Yakuzaku intro.
exactly.
By the way.
But I think that's because you don't lose your own thought in the middle of the sentence. Also, is this a 1-1-1 that I'm seeing? Or is that something else?
Yeah, it is a 1-on-1. He's going to try and get Cyclones, double Cyclone production, probably.
I mean, it's
Let's double
1-1
Cyclone.
for now.
Yep, there we go.
Yes.
Double Cyclone production. That's always useful against the Protoss. Very easy to defend with those against shenanigans.
By the way, this is an interesting SimCity on MC2's ramp. I never seen that actually.
I think it's to block.
Yeah, to block the Reaper
the
from
Reapers.
jumping up the ledge. But still, it's interesting.
Or escaping down the ledge, more likely. But yeah, there's no Reaper coming up from Yakuzaku. He's completely skipped it. And he's going straight for a double Cyclone, which AMC2 is about to head right. Oh, wait.
Stalkers
no.
are moving out.
Yes, he's going to have 4 Cyclones without any Marines Marauders. It's just going to be...
Yeah, the barracks is just standing there, not really doing anything. Not even building add-ons.
Yep, and here the SCV is being pulled. Okay, EMC2 realizes there's no command center and goes right back home, knowing the Cyclones are coming in.
Is that
There's
what
a
I
DT
think
shrine
it
being
is?
dropped.
Is it what I think it is? Or is it just... Because I know that Volt was talking to Yaku how he should learn to some cheeses to know how to deal with them.
Yeah,
And is this one of them?
probably, yeah. Yeah, it's just going to make... It's going pure Cyclone, which is kind of dangerous.
Their shield battery is
Let's see,
ready.
is he at least saving his scans? At least save a scan.
He has some.
Don't yes, yeah, now has enough energy. He's probably going to mule against it, so
He needs to be careful. He's getting stuck.
Give it control, control. Oh, he gets surrounded by the probes. But this is getting some probe kills now.
Yeah, but he has to be careful because even probes can be dangerous to Cyclones if he's not
Yeah,
microing
well,
them
he's
right.
repairing.
That's 14 down though. Like,
Yeah.
MC2
that's a
made
really
the
good
mistake
catch.
of moving away from the shield batteries.
Yeah. Oh, and he's gonna catch these stalkers. Still enough, not enough repair on the Cyclone. It's still alive though. Okay, he sees the DT Shrine at least.
I mean, it's in his presence. We don't know if he sees them. If he sees it.
Well, yeah, it's Yakuzaku.
It's Yaku,
Not
like
sure.
he's waiting for the eye transplant, as we say.
Okay, but MC2 is out of workers.
Yeah, that's
Okay, the DT comes
26.
out.
26
Scan
probe.
it doesn't have a scan. It didn't save a scan.
I don't think
There's
he's looking.
44 energy.
Oh. Oh.
Yaku, please.
Well, even
Yaku,
if
please.
this is one probe. This is the only probe that MC2 has. Now he has two.
Okay, yes, 4 seconds. There we go. There's the scan, and there goes the Nexus. There we go. That is
GG.
GG. Yakuzaku, the park champ himself, finishing off the match here for the CranKy Ducklings. That's a 4-2. That's a pretty good score
It's the best
for us
score
in terms of
we had.
in terms of our ability to advance to the playoffs. That is some great play from the MC2.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a reason he's the 30 taste the bacon ace.
But yeah, Yakuzaku, look at that, learning some cheeses, and that was pure Cyclones. He didn't make anything. No Marines,
Yeah.
no Reaper, nothing. No SCV Scout, just pure blind Cyclones.
Yeah, I guess the cheese practice is actually helpful to him in more
it-
than one way.
See, the problem is now he did it and you won. That reinforces in his brain that this is what Terrans need to do.
Yeah,
and
this
he's
is
going to
legit.
just
This
do
is what
this
you do every
forever.
game. Yes, every game from now on.
Oh boy.
And then somebody
Oh,
rushes
boy.
him.
Okay. So that was a fun.
I have a
Little-
question.
look at that.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you
Ask
like
away.
to cast the first game from a replay, or would you like to do it later? Or do you not want to cast it at all?
It's by now it's not that. It's in the recording, right? You did record it.
I do have it recorded. It also was another ZVZ, so like it was very similar in style. So that's why
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Yeah, but do you really want to sit there and now edit it all together later?
I don't mind.
Thank you. That's the answer. The answer is no, Kuro. I'm going to answer it for you.
Okay.
No.
Fine. Fine. You heard it. You heard it, guys. Like, still didn't want to. Like, I can't do anything. This guy is really hitting on me.
Now that we know the final score, it's fine. We casted enough Zergling rushes from Quirky today, I think.
Also, I see that players are getting hyped up. I actually didn't count what's our score in the group right now, but are we making playoffs now? Is it playoffs? 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 Playoffs?
I don't know.
Playoffs? Let me ask the clan. Can somebody math if I can't type. If we're in playoffs for sure? Question mark? Because I don't know if it still depends on other scores or not.
I don't remember the map scores. Are they tiebreakers or?
I think the difference in score is the tiebreaker. So like it doesn't matter how many in general you have, but like what's the difference between them?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, like looks like we are in the playoffs then. So watch out for that because Ducklings are coming for you.
Quack 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 quack.
No, but
in the
look,
shed.
seriously though, last season we didn't even make playoffs. This season we're making playoffs, so it's
Mhm.
progress.
We are going to quack from the shadows,
my.
from the quack side.
But it wasn't
Come
us
to the
making
quack
DTs.
Quack side is a pathway to many abilities some would consider unnatural.
God. Anyway, if that's said,
Mhm. I'm going to finish my pasta that I started eating when we were rushed into production.
yeah, actually, like everybody as my home is eating as well. I'm like, it's just let's stream. Hey.
Yeah. All right. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the match. Always fun to cast the VTL series series I matches. Thank you, of course, to Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad, Sanseki, otherwise known as Krupp, hero of the Wasteland and savior of esports. It is Krupp, otherwise known as Quo, otherwise known as what was it? There was another one.
I mean, there's
Cluo,
Queo,
Cluo.
there's Cluo,
Cluo.
there's Kuru. What else was there? Like, my name has 4 letters. How can you type it? Well, I guess I should ask Yuku.
Yukizuki. And I have been your host, Still Mold. Still like the metal mode, like the thing you put the metal in so that it changes the shape when it scrolls down. And
And we will
have
see
been
you
the CranKy
on
Ducklings.
Friday.
yeah, thank you for to Taste the Beacon for a wonderful series. And yeah, and GG to our players. Well, very well done. And we'll see you in the future. Goodbye.